Hey, what's up everyone? Brad and Jacob here. We're here to give you a review of the Koolway coat by Koolway Sports. Alright, so this is the Koolway coat by Koolway Sports. It's a two-piece jacket system or a coat system that can be worn while you're in a wheelchair. I know these are made for kids and adults, and there's all different kinds of coats, different styles of jackets, lighter coats. This one specifically is the KoolKoat. It's the heavier one, and what's really awesome about this, being able to wear it in a wheelchair, power wheelchair or manual wheelchair, is the blanket system that goes over the feet. So today's an awesome day. It happens to be snowing outside. We've had a couple months to review this, and really want to share some of the features that this coat has with you guys today. So one of the first things that I'll go over here, which is totally awesome, is the zippers that go all the way up the sides and the sleeves. This makes it super easy to be able to put this jacket on, okay? Whenever you unzip both sides, it actually can be fit over just like a poncho, okay? Another awesome feature about this is the half back, okay? This is an option that you can get whenever you order your coat. It's tapered up a little bit, okay? And so this is taken into consideration the person sitting in the wheelchair. You've got the insulation of the seat itself up against the back. If this is totally full, totally padded, the back can get a little bit sweaty. So we chose to have no padding from, I think it's about the half back down, and then it's also trimmed up a little bit too, just to kind of be a little bit more comfortable whenever he's in his seat, okay? So we're going to go ahead and slide this on over top of you, Jacob. Like I said, I got the sleeves are unzipped and the sides are unzipped. You know, lean forward for me just a little bit, buddy. Let me get this over your head. So I really want to show you guys how easy it is to put this coat on, okay? Go ahead and lean forward for me a little bit, buddy. Just going to slide this back down behind you. So it's not going to be all bunched up whenever, not too far, you okay? Whenever it's back here behind him, and he's not going to get all sweaty. And he's had this on for extended periods of times, for an extended period of time, while sitting in the chair. And whenever we got him out, his back was not sweaty or anything like that, which is really good. All right, so help me out here. I'm going to get your arms over here. Just kind of get those in position. Where's your other arm at, bud? Get it up here. All right. So the zipper ends right here. You can totally unzip it. I like to leave it right there just to give me something to hang on to them. Okay. Go ahead and lean back for me. And one of the things I'll tell you is whenever you order this coat, the people up there at Koolway Sports are really good about helping you out with your measurements. There's a form that's available online on their website that you can take some of the measurements yourself, but if you have any questions at all, they will get on the phone with you and help you go through it. They'll even do a FaceTime video with you, show you what to measure, and anything like that, right? So that's it. This whole side's done. Zipper from the sleeve all the way down to the bottom. Awesome. Anybody that's ever tried to put a coat on, a kid that has high tone in the arms or anything like that, trying to get it down the sleeve, especially jackets, they got the real tight cuffs and everything like that, it is always a pain. This makes it easy and very quick to put on. Another option available whenever you're ordering your coat is there's a couple of slits right here, okay, on each one of the shoulders. So if you have a 4-point harness, you can actually run that up either through the back or over the top, have it go down inside here and buckle inside, and still zip the coat up all the way around it, which is awesome. So you don't have their coat on the outside, the harness kind of squishing them in right here. It's still comfortable. You can still leave that adjustment the same size that you would if they didn't have a coat on. All right. The other awesome part about this coat is the blanket attachment. So this is it right here. I got it totally zipped up. All right. You can kind of see the back right here. And this blanket attachment will go over the entire footrest of the wheelchair, covering the legs and everything. So while he's in his chair, he's completely sealed in. There's basically no air gaps for him to get in. I'm going to show you how this unzips here on the other side. And this will zip all the way off. okay? So this is the back piece, all right? There's some rubber down here on the bottom. This is an option you can get just to help keep it a little bit more durable, just in case you bump your feet into stuff while you're driving around or whatever. And I mean, it's nothing but more insulation on there. The fleece lining here, is that comfy, Jay? Yeah. Nice, comfy, super soft, and super warm, okay? You don't have to take this apart in two pieces, but I just kind of want to show you so you can see how this fits here. I usually just leave it 3/4 of the way zipped whenever I put this on, but can you see how far this goes up underneath the back of the footrest? This is all the way back here. This is touching the bottom of the seat, which is awesome. It's got these two, if you can kind of see, it's kind of like little squares that are extra. The zipper comes all the way up here, okay? There's also an elastic drawstring right over here that you can pull just to tighten up to make sure that you got a secure fit around the legs while he's in the chair. So I've got that there. I'm going to figure out which side goes on first here. So I'm going to start the zipper right here. I'm going to bring that down all the way around. It's almost like a little sleeping bag that's made to go over the feet. Right? All right. So this is all the way up here, okay? Totally closing in his legs. Okay. So we do have a little bit of extra length here that we factored in just for growth, but it actually tucks in the back behind the footrest very easily, okay? So it's not dragging on the ground or anything like that. And it stays up in there. He's got his abductor support right here, and there's plenty of room for this to go all the way up above it. So this, you can see the zipper here. This is going to attach to this zipper piece right here. I'm taking a little bit longer just to put this on, but we can get this on him very quickly. We can just slide this up over his footrest, put the poncho piece up over his head, tuck it in his back, zip up around his sleeves, and we're out the door. Before, I used to have to go lay him down on the couch. I'd lay his coat down on the couch, finagle his arms in there, get him zipped up, get his pants on. And the thing with doing a regular type of jacket or another type of coat is by the time I get him all dressed up and all bundled up to go outside and play in the snow, he's already hot. He's already sweating. So this is nice because I can do it quickly. I can get him outside. He's not already sweaty from sitting inside, me trying to get him dressed. So let's go ahead and zip him up right here so we can get outside and get some of this snow action before it stops. So we didn't get a lot today, but we got a little bit. We want to get out there, right? Watch brother fall in the snow. Huh? So this zips all the way up here. Like I said, I got these flaps. You just kind of tuck them in here. Get this one over here. All right. He's totally closed in. All right. So one of the things we did do whenever we ordered this coat was we made the sleeves just a little bit longer, just in case we need to cover up his hands. He can still, there's plenty of room for him to have gloves in here. We can push him up a little bit if we need to, but he's got plenty of room in here to grow. Plenty of room to move around, and he's still comfy. It's not too big and too bulky. So whenever he's outside and he's in his chair, his body's not moving, so it's difficult for him to keep himself warm. So with this coat, the insulation that it has on here, it keeps him warm. I don't have to worry about that. And there hasn't been one time that we've been outside and he told me that we have to go in because he's cold whenever he's wearing this coat, which is really nice. So we got you all zipped up, okay? Jacob, can you tell me one of the other parts of this coat that you really like? What's your favorite part? This right here, right? So inside here, you can see it's got fleece lining right here. So it's got the pocket, the little hand warmer pocket goes all the way through, and you've even got a little storage compartment right in the front here if you need it, right? So one of the things that Jacob prefers is that we get his hands all nice and snuggled up in here in the front pocket, right? So his hand is all the way over here right now. So there's plenty of room in there to do that. Just kind of shove them in right there. Keep your hands cool. Now, you can't really drive like that, right? No. Not yet, anyway, until we get one of those wheelchairs that's controlled by the mind. But anyways, whenever that comes out, we're going to review that too, right? One of the last pieces on here that I'm going to zip on right before we go out the door is the hood, okay? Zipper hood, which is nice because you don't always need the hood. And again, if you got the hood attached on, you stuff it in the back, it can start kind of sweating up against the back of the chair. So the reflective tape that's on here, or reflective ribbon that they put on here, is very nice. Definitely whenever you shine a light on it, then stands out. So the hood goes on here like that. No? But so you guys can kind of see, nice, secure hood that will button up too. I got buttons on here and the drawstrings on here as well.
Alright, so this is just a quick recap of the Koolway coat, and I want to go through our rating of some of the features that you can get with this coat and just the quality overall in general. As far as the durability goes, the fabric that these coats are made of is very strong, it's very durable, it's very sturdy, and at the same time it's also breathable. One of the things that I think it's just one of the options that you can have on here is have a water-resistant coating put onto the coat. Either that or it already comes in the fabric. I'm not really sure, but as you can see in the little water droplets here of some of the snow that melted off on Jacob's hood, you can see how it just beads up right here. So yeah, the durability, it definitely seems like it's going to last a long time. The overall quality, the stitching, everything on here, I haven't found a single flaw in this jacket. I don't have to worry about the jacket getting snagged on anything, even if it does. I feel pretty confident that it's not going to rip. It's something that's definitely going to last for a very long time. So, quality, durability, the functionality of the coat, the zipper that goes all the way from the cuff all the way down to the bottom of the side seam, so you can kind of unfold it like a poncho. Definitely makes it a lot easier to put this on. So. The comfort of the coat, definitely warm, keeps Jacob warm, and he's comfortable in it. I'm sure, I can guarantee you that because I'm usually asking him every 10-15 minutes how he's doing, if he's warm, you know, if he's getting cold, just comfort overall in general, and he really enjoys wearing the coat. Whenever you order this coat, like I said earlier in the video, the people up at Koolway Sports will get on the phone with you. They'll answer any questions that you have. One of the things that you have to keep in mind is whenever you take these measurements, the person must be in the wheelchair. But they'll go over that with you. They'll get on FaceTime with you and basically do a one-on-one, even though they're in Canada. So just to have those options, have that personalization of the measurement process, and it is definitely worth it. Jacob's going to have this coat for a very long time, and durability, quality, comfort, customization are very high points whenever you're ordering a coat like this. So accessibility, like I said, kind of goes back to the zipper features on there. But one of the greatest things about this is that foot blanket, how it can kind of, it will go over the footrest of the wheelchair. So, I mean, just accessibility, being able to put that foot blanket on, the ability to just go ahead and put that jacket right over top of his head, everything that zips off and on here. The hood zips off, the blanket zips off. Yeah, one of the last things I'm going to talk about here is the price. This coat is a little bit more expensive than, you know, just a typical coat that you would buy in a store. But for everything that you get on here, it is 100% worth it. The durability, the quality, functionality, the comfort, and accessibility, the customization to be able to fit that to you and keep growth factors in mind. It is all worth it. Everything on here is basically handmade. The stitching, everything is very good quality. But if this coat is out of your price range, they have a funding page on their website right here. You can scroll through this, and there is tons and tons of resources that you can reach out to. And if you don't see a resource on there, or if you're not having any luck with them, trying to find somebody to do that. Some families have done just a small GoFundMe campaign before a birthday or a holiday coming up or something like that. But just to be able to get some of the funding together to be able to get one of these coats, it is definitely worth it.